Well, at some point during the life of these trucks, these 10th gen F150s, you're going to find on the extended cabs that the rear doors will not open. I've checked a lot of these in the junkyards and they're stuck closed, but there is a way to get these open. I'm not going to show you how to fix it. I've got another video I'll link below and above, but I just wanted to do a quick video to show you how to get that door open when it's stuck closed. Now, some of these trucks came with fold-out rear windows, but in some cases they didn't. Here's a trim piece from one that did not. In the case of this one, you just pull this out, simply just pull it straight out, it will come off, it's all clipped in there. But in the case of mine, you're gonna have to take out those two screws to release this locking mechanism off of the door. I removed the two Phillips head screws, which allows me to push the locking mechanism out of the way, get the window out of the way. Now all you gotta do is pull this trim piece straight out. Once that's out of the way, you've got to remove one, I think that's a 10mm nut, and then two screws, and that will allow you to pull this section up. So I'm confirming that that is a 10mm. Now that I've got that released, all I have to do is pull it out and up, and it's very easy to get that panel out. Well, in the process of making this quick and dirty video for you, I actually broke the connector. This is the piece that, that fails. I've got extras I keep in the truck just in case. I'm going to link this part below, and again, I'm going to have the other video that goes through replacing all this. I'll link it below and above at the end of the video, so stay tuned. But now I'm just going to fix this up. So the new piece is installed, and it's held in place by a clip area on the back of this bracket, and that's what holds this sleeve steady so that the cable can move up and down independent of the sleeve. When these break, the whole assembly, the cable and the sleeve move up and down together. Now, to open the door when one of these breaks, what you have to do, I took the speaker out and I'll push the cable inward, and that releases this locking mechanism at the bottom. Now that's the bottom one. If the top one, which is right here, also breaks, what you're gonna have to do is reach up and pull the cable down, which releases the locking mechanism at the top, and the door will open. Now, in order to make this happen, you do have to pull the door latch mechanism at the same time, so you need two hands to do this. During the editing of this video, I felt like that last segment might not be completely clear. If one of the cables is broken, you will need to pull the door handle and move the broken cable as shown at the same time. If both are broken, you'll need to move both cables, but pulling the door handle is not necessary. Incidentally, this is what the broken component looks like. So here's why I did all that work just for you guys. Well, I actually wanted to change the interior color of my trim. I've already done the fronts. Changed this to a dark gray instead of the light gray, and I actually added a little bling here, so I wanted to darken it up just to add some contrast to make it look better, but I really like the darker look a lot more than the light color. Anyway, I hope this video helps you. If it did, please give me that thumbs up, please subscribe, please comment, and I'll see you next time on Driving Intelligence.